At just 11 years old, actress Anna Paquin became the second youngest person ever to win an Oscar.
Yeah, after growing up in the spotlight, Anna went on to marry her True Blood co-star Stephen Moyer. Now, this power couple's working together again. It's a film called A Bit of Light. It's about a mom who's lost all hope until a 13-year-old boy steps into her life. Take a look.
What's funny?
You have a way of saying things differently.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why I don't have any friends. We don't have a bedroom. We sleep in the front room. People are generally horrified by that.
I don't find that horrifying.
There's far worse things.
There is. I don't have a bedroom either.
Do you have a cigarette, Ella?
No, I bloody do not.
Anna, oh my gosh, we're so happy you're here.
Thank you so much for having me.
We know your husband's here too, and I just told him this is a beautiful, beautiful film and a time when all of us could use a little light.
Much. That means so much to us.
Tell us a little bit about what it's about.
So A Bit of Light is basically the story of a woman who is recently sober, forced to move back in with her dad. She has no longer got full access to her children, and she is living the sad and shameful existence of someone who knows that they had everything and ruined it, and thinks she deserves all the bad things that are coming to her, until she meets what you can see as an objectively fabulous but really odd kid, and he just won't go away.
And he's also reminding her that she's a fighter, that she should not sit back and let things be taken from her.
Yeah, and
that
then
she's
also
tough.
you are not your mistakes.
Oh, that's a beautiful way to put it. You were on the red carpet yesterday, and it was beautiful to see you. And we noticed, and you have it next to you, a cane with you, and we just want to make sure, everything's okay.
I'm having a good day today.
Yeah?
Yeah, thank you for asking. Oh, I'll probably talk about that at some point.
At some point. You know what I did love before the interview? You mouthed the words, "I love you," and I was like, is that for me? And then I looked and your husband was in violin. And it just struck me about your beautiful relationship. Not only to be partners in life.
Well, I love you too. But I love you in a different way.
But also that I thought that was just such a sweet sentiment. Like, through all times, he's right there by your side.
He's got my back.
Yeah.
And I've got his.
I also told him that I got to watch you, as everybody did, on True Blood, to get to create a life with somebody, and then also work with them on such beautiful art that I know matters. What has that been like for the two of you?
Well, we're extremely lucky. You know, we met doing the thing we love. We met on what was kind of objectively a dream gig. And even if it had only been the pilot, you know what I mean? It was one of those ones that was just special from the get-go. And it was Alan Ball, and it was all the things, and, you know. And so, you know, we got to know each other in our natural habitat.
We love your backstory, how, you know, you were just sort of this, almost accidentally fell into the industry.
Yeah, people tend to find her either charming or not fair.
No, but it shows your talent.
Yeah, it
because
does.
then you went on to win an Oscar.
At age 11.
It was a casting call that you and your friends went to serendipitously.
I mean, look, you cast the kid local.
Yeah.
They were shooting in New Zealand.
Yeah.
That's how we found Luca, who's the extraordinary young man I was on the swing with.
Some people are like chasing the Oscar, and to have gotten that early on in your career, I was just wondering if it was kind of almost a relief. Like, I've done that, and now
Well,
I can just...
honestly, I mean, at the time, I obviously became aware of what a big deal it was.
Right.
But because I grew up in New Zealand, and that wasn't sort of part of our sort of culture, and the sort of Hollywood celebrity thing wasn't my family's sort of energy, let's say. It didn't feel like the big deal that it probably would to someone who had grown up watching it every year
Right.
with
Yes.
their family, and you know,
Right.
it being sort of like a thing that you all did together. Because I know loads of people grew up like that.
Yes.
I'm not even sure if the Oscars aired in New Zealand. I mean, you can fact check me on that. I might be totally wrong, but I think they made an exception the year I was nominated.
We'll air this time.
Yes, exactly. And you and your husband have twins.
Yes,
Yes.
we do.
I'm a twin.
Yeah.
I know.
It was the best.
How's
gift.
your mother?
Probably like you.
She needs some therapy. No, she's doing great.
Yeah.
But having a twin has been the best gift of my life. I wonder what it's like for you all to watch them grow up having.
Well,
each
I had a
other.
bunch of cousins who were twins, and I was always really jealous of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause you've got this built-in
bestie.
bestie. Or sometimes mine.
We're the opposite of a bestie, right?
Exactly.
We just want to say you are a lovely, wonderful human being. And we
you.
want to say thank you for
Yes.
just joining us
Thank
today
you so
on the
much for
show.
having me.
Being here, it means so much.
And you got to see this movie. It's called A Bit of Light. It opens in theaters today. Get your tickets, and it's also on video
On
on
demand.
demand.
We're
Yes.
so happy we can
Yeah.
watch it from home.